Hi, sweethearts. It's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So today I was wanting to, I have like a bunch of tags and different stuff we've created for our Thanksgiving journal. However, I don't have like a lot of pockets and stuff like that made, believe it or not. I don't have that much stuff. I have like this and I have this, but then these will call for smaller pieces, which I've been cutting. You guys would probably laugh at me. I think I went a little overboard. I bought, probably 10 to, I think it was probably around 13 different kits, something like that. I have been cutting for, that's this, all right? And then here's all of this. This is all cutting. And then I still have, I have to laugh because I'm going to have enough stuff for like, I don't know, 4 years of book. I just 4 years of journals for Thanksgiving. I mean, I bought so much. So anyway, okay. So what I was thinking today was that I would just come on with you guys and make as much as I can, or prep as much as I can to, get our book decorated. So that is my goal. Let me see here. I'm looking because I wanted to do, is this a good piece for that? I'm just looking here. I want to make a couple of different things that we've made together that I just don't have made for this particular journal. So I'm going to just make a few things and then decorate and hopefully be able to put some stuff into the journal. So I'm just going to make us, I know you guys would probably, it's in our list of videos we've done together. It's the checkbook I made, probably back in June. The idea originated from Tina. And, yeah. Let me get my book out. You guys have now seen, I've put a few things in, but I want to make sure and get this the right length. I just want to make sure. Okay. So, like I said, I've gone ahead and I've decorated a little bit. So that'll be about that big. That's good. Yeah, I realized as I was starting to work on it that I really don't have a lot of room for the junk journal cards and stuff that we've done. So what I've glued in so far, I did make a pocket out of one of Tina's cards here. I did a little flippy here. Okay, and then I've got this guy in, but I've got all these. Oh no, this one I did fill up actually. I don't have a card for the top. I believe I glued it in as a pocket. Yeah. So I'll need one more card for there, but I did this. This was one of my cupcake journal cards. Excuse me. So I need cards for there. I've got that one. I need 2 cards for here, So yeah, I don't think, let's see. Just give you guys, oh, I did do this one. I need a card for here. Yeah, and I glued this in. Isn't that pretty? I love this piece. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. And the really fun thing about this, of course, is what Tina had mentioned as well, is that it can come apart and be, you can move stuff around so that you have everything right where you want it. I like that because I did do that yesterday. When I was putting a couple things in, I'm like, oh, this page really doesn't look good against this page, so I moved it. That was so fun. It's like, yeah. So anyway, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys enjoyed the mass make yesterday. Today is Saturday when I'm recording this one for Tuesday, and so I don't know yet if you guys did or not enjoy that mass make. I kind of felt very inadequate to the task. I really need to practice making dangles, and like I said on the at the mask make yesterday. I am going to be practicing that. Let me know if you guys are interested in me practicing with you and doing some more on camera, or should I just not bother and do them on my own? Seriously, I'd understand. I'm totally learning like my own style and stuff. But I did get all of my beads together today. I sat and like, I actually just made me a bead bowl. I had them separated in all these little cases and stuff, but I kind of want to use those cases for something else. And I thought, you know what? It'd be fun, more fun to look in the bowl and have like random things that I pull out. So I did this, and it's a mess. I mean, I don't have any of my really small ones in there, but I have all my big beads. So now I have like this bowl full, because a lot, oops, I was trying to pull those out. A lot of these beads come from years and years and years ago. Most of them come from years and years when I was doing jewelry, you know. So I figured if they're in here, it kind of makes me be more random, because right now they were all separated and organized, and I was kind of like, oh, I don't know which one I want, you know. And having them like this, I just can grab a handful and see, you know, pick them, and I don't know. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, believe it or not, I will sit and go through every single one, and yeah. So anyway, here's one piece made, which is what I wanted to do. I brought a couple of things with me. Hopefully I'm going to put in there, I think, or try to. But I also brought a couple of things just to use kind of as an example to do with this paper, because like this one, remember these we made? It had the double pocket. So I'm going to do, let's see, which one do I want? That would be a pretty one. I don't want to hide this. I want it to be, I want to use the right piece of paper. I think I'll do this piece. Yeah. Okay, so that one was a fold in half. Okay. Oops, there's two pieces here. I just realized it. Okay. So that one was a fold in half, and then come back on itself like this and make the second pocket. So you have the smaller pocket here, and then you have the bigger, deeper pocket there. So I'll trim that off. Where'd my scissors go? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna, should I go from the bottom? I think I will. Yep. Okay. So now we'll glue, and we'll have, I'm going to trim a little bit of this off. Don't really want it hanging over quite that much. Okay. So we're going to do a pocket here. And I'll glue that. Better move these. I'm going to get glue all over them, aren't I? Okay. I did find one thing kind of didn't like, and I'm having to work around it, is that the kit that I chose with Tina's and the other kit both have all that like aqua look to it, you know, like the lighter blue and the aqua, and then the peachy. Well, the peach is fine, and the pink, and the white. I'm going to probably dingy them up a bit, because the other kits that I bought were more traditional colors of really high tone, you know, oranges and greens and sun, you know, yellows and deep browns, red browns and stuff. And so one of the reasons I moved one of the pages yesterday was because it just wasn't quite flowing with this kit. But this is my kit that I bought to be like my main, you know, backdrop. So I'm going to be building on those pages, and so I'm probably grunge them up enough that they'll blend in, you know. So there's another piece. Okay. I've got so much stuff. I was thinking I'm going to try to fit this in as a policy. I love policy envelopes, and I have not used one in a while. We actually should make some. I haven't made any in a minute either, and I really, really like them. I also wanted to do one, I wanted to use this, but I think I might need to make it. Do you guys remember how we did this? This is a 12 by 12. I know that. Yeah, we folded into fourths. We ended up cutting one side, and then we folded back on the corners. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at that. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick. Hopefully it'll work. If not, I'll have to print the paper again. Okay. I'm just gonna trim this off. What I'm doing here is turning this into a square so that, okay, probably shouldn't have folded it like that, duh. I shouldn't have. Let me do that again. Sorry, guys. I just realized no. Let me see here. Where's my, I have moved my stuff around so much. I don't know where my templates are. I'm just going to use, let me see if I can find them. I think I moved them. Yeah, I moved them. I don't know where they're at. Darn. Didn't I have them right here? Oh, Tara. I had a template I wanted to use, and now I don't know where it's at. Shoot. Okay. This might be one of those times when I go trash it. I don't do that very often, but it does happen. Actually, all I wanted to do, I'm just going to cut this down and make it a smaller version of itself. Come on. Okay. There. Okay, so this is going to be, let me see if it'll fit. If not, I'll cut it a little bit more. But I was going to do this as a tuck on one of the corners here. I think, oops, there we go. I think it'll fit now. Yeah, so that's going to be a tuck spot. And we'll have a double pocket on each side. Okay, so that's one we could make together. Super, super easy. You just saw me do it. Now, do you see what I'm talking about? Well, let me see. I'll show you guys real quick. See, it kind of clashes. Yeah, there you go. Clashes. So there's a lot of pink in hers, and I am not, the most of the stuff I'm using is not pink. So I'm going to have to dunge it up, you know, grunge it up a bit. Dunge. Dingy. That's the word I was looking for. Grunge and dingy. So, yeah. Let me grab my ink here real quick, and I'm going to just do that with this piece and see kind of what happens to these pieces real fast here. They're so beautiful, but at the same time, I ended up, I don't know, just thinking that I could make all of it come together. And when I sat down to do it the other day, I was like, oh, this isn't quite happening, you know? It's not really that great. So now this side, what is it? See, this side's duller because of the paper. This is the front part of that matte paper that I always talk about. And you can see how vibrant. And then when you look at this side, it's just much more flat and dull, which is kind of more what we need right now. So I don't know. We'll make it work, right, guys? We'll make it work. It'll happen. I so want it to be pretty. All right. There. So, just gonna make these flatten out. Now, I'm gonna attempt to put this on more of an orangey page and see what happens. Like that. Well, this page needs to be dulled down as well, so me and my brush will travel, my handy dandy distressing brush. I love these brushes. You know what? I should probably just take these out and work on them not in this thing, huh? I'm just not used to that. You know what I mean? I am not used to that at all. Let's see. I'm going to pull out, I'm going to leave in the writing pages, but I'm going to pull out all these and work on them separately. There we go. Oh, come on, don't keep trading off and going back and forth. There we are. And we'll just sit our sweet little journal over here. Okay. Now, where was I? Here we go. I'm going to take off my sweater here, guys. Sorry. It's getting warm in here now. All right. Yeah, these are not in any particular order at this point, so well, that's much easier. No. See, once you get that distress ink on there and you kind of bring the tone together for it, I think when I come back in with this, it'll at least make it in the same tone. You know, it's not exactly the same, but this color and this is. So at least you have a little bit of a, let's see about this side. Yeah, it's also all the flowers. But you know what we can do? Because we have also, I didn't show you guys this. I have, and this isn't even all cut yet, but these are what I've fussy cut so far as leaves, pumpkins, flowers, corn, you know, stuff like that. I haven't done the animals yet, but what I was just thinking was what we can do to kind of bring this together is we can do a little collage. So I think that this will be a good example of what you can do if things are not quite, the theme / color is not quite matching up for you in the way you want it, you know. You can kind of finagle what you're working with and make it happen. It is possible. So we're going to go for it with this piece and make it happen. I'm going to sure try. Okay. And I'm just using my art glitter glue as usual, like I always do. Okay. Yeah, we'll just kind of decorate with some of this stuff and yeah. Because we've got these little guys and we've also got, oh my gosh, we've got like gourds. We have sunflowers we can do that are just gonna, you know, because there's enough orange in this and then the distress and then the peachy orange here to, you know, kind of bring it around and make your eyes be pleased with the picture and not going, whoa, nothing matches here. You know, and you can cover a lot of that so that it's just, yeah, so that'll be fun. So for right now, I'm going to set this aside because I'm continuing to make a few things. Now I need to make, and I know I have some here. Yep, I thought so. In this kit, there were pockets and stuff, and I had a lot of cards and stuff from Tina's kit, but I need some more pockets. Okay, so yeah, I'm just looking here. Oh, and we got tabs. That's good. And these little guys can be pockets as well, like this one here. I like that, or this one here. I even brought along some pieces that I could just cut down, you know, and make. Oh, this is the one that got double printed. It was accidental. Oh well, I don't even know what's on the other side. It's from the same kit. My printer on the setting it was on print both sides of the page. So yeah, so it was doing that. Oh, this one's good. This one here is good too. I think this is one of Tina's kits too, her adverts. Like, I think it's like kit 4 or something. It's very big. It's one of those that's got tons of different. Yeah, we did a bunch of journal cards and stuff for this together through all of the little, you know, little projects we were doing. I was making journal cards, but they're bigger. The tags and journal cards I made were much bigger. And then I also didn't really make a lot of larger pockets. Yeah, so that's why I was like, okay, I gotta figure this out. So let's see. Yeah. And these I will just glue straight onto the page and decorate them. You know, they'll be decorated, but yeah, they'll be cute. Okay. So what did you guys do today? Did you craft? Did you work? What did you do this weekend? I think I asked you that yesterday, but I'm asking it again because it's still the weekend for me. I'm trying so hard to get caught up in my filming and get back in the swing of, you know, the videos and making them and stuff. It's kind of been a challenge. I see what Tina meant. She always says that she has a hard time after she's been away. I'm going to get a different pair of scissors. These ones are skipping on me. I need to get some new ones, unfortunately. I haven't been to IKEA in a minute. But yeah, she always says that it's hard for her. She says it's kind of that she's nervous. I am too, a little bit. Not nervous, just don't feel as, you know, like I'm in the swing of it. I feel kind of like I'm outside of it somehow. So okay. And I really want to try and keep my focus on these three journals. Hopefully I will get all 3 done, like I keep saying. But the Christmas and the, you know, the Thanksgiving, it's super important to me to get them done in time. Yes, I do tear my paper like that when I just have that excess and want to get rid of it. Okay, I was thinking that these could go, I know which page I believe I want these to go on. This is kind of rough around this edge here. Let me see if I can make that a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, so it's Saturday, so I went to Walmart this morning and we bought, Cordy met me there, and we picked out, every year since we've been celebrating Christmas together. I used to do this with my kids, and so I started doing it with Cordy when we first started celebrating holidays. We go to the store and we choose our yearly ornament to go on our tree. So we did that this morning and we picked our tree, and we were torn between, because we actually had to throw last year's tree away. I think I mentioned to you the other day that we were talking about getting a smaller tree. Well, we did end up getting a little pretty cashmere fir tree. It's only 4 feet tall, but it's kind of a bushy little thing. It's cute. But what I'm gonna do is I bought, instead of buying a tree skirt, because I still have one, it's stained and I need to wash it. So what I did was I'm gonna wash that one, and then my grandson spilled something on it years ago and I've just not gotten it off. But anyway, we bought the tree, and then I bought a nice beautiful piece of crushed velour at Walmart, red. And my tree skirt that I own is a crushed velour and satin, and it is white. So I'm going to put the tree on top of it, a little like table, like a little TV tray table. And we're going to put the crushed velour on the table so it hangs down. And then we're going to put the white tree skirt so that it hangs over the edge of the table. And I think it'll look really pretty, and it will hopefully keep our cats down because they won't be able to climb up into this tree. We decided that until we get into a bigger home that we are going to just have a smaller tree, because our house, with all of my arts and crafts and everything for my business now, we really don't have the space, to be honest. And so we decided to do it that way. So I really like the tree. When I get it decorated and stuff, I'll try to remember to shoot a quick little part in our video and show it to you guys. I love to decorate trees. I'm sure you guys do too. And I did get a couple of things for our, I think I'm going to try to implement into our journal. And they're not I got some new ribbons. I've been collecting, this last couple weeks, I've been collecting Christmas ribbons. These are tabs. Aren't they cute? Those are so cute. Me and tabs. Love my tabs. We'll have to do something with those. But for right now, we're just focusing on this. But anyway, I was going to say, I got, where are they? Where are they? They're here. Oh, I just had them. And I sat them off to the side because I got some more napkins for decoupaging and making some cards. And then I got, these are little mini hauls when I show you stuff. I got these napkins yesterday from, they're cute, right? Isn't that sweet? So we got those. We got those. And now I'm looking because I know I just had those new pieces I got. That's funny. I can't find them. Oh well. If I spot them before we're done, I'll show them to you. I just got too much going on my desk. Can't find them right now. Where's my drink? Oh, there it is. Anyway, they're going to be fun, I think, if I can make them work on our Christmas journal. So, kind of excited about those. If I just knew where they were. I know they're right here somewhere. I just got them covered up with something. You know me. Well, maybe you don't know, but there's like a pile of stuff on my right, my left, in front of me. Anyway, so let's go ahead and where's my distressor? What do I do with it? Okay. What did I do with it? Do you guys see it? Is this another time when the ink is gonna bite me? If I didn't look. I probably just covered it. It's over here, I bet. Yep, here it is. Found it. I covered it with all those papers. Okay. So we're gonna put these over there. And I'm just gonna distress these up real quick. I had a couple of you, I had asked, you know, how much of the process you want to see, and a couple of you had said you wanted to see, you know, everything. So I thought, well, I was going to do this stuff by myself, and then I thought, nah, I'll make it a video. You know, Tina does that a lot, and I just love watching her, you know, create stuff and decorate her journals up, and I love that. I just have her on in the background, and I may be crafting myself, but her just keeping me company is, you know, I love that. So I thought, well, maybe some of my girls will love it too, and, you know, I do have a prayer request for you guys. I have a friend from high school. I won't give her name out, of course, because I don't really, she doesn't even know I have a channel. She'll never see this, I'm sure. But anyway, we'll just call her Jay, okay? And Jay has been putting on Facebook about her health issues. She went to the doctor a few weeks ago and found out they had to do a biopsy and found out that she had metastatic cancer in her breast, in both breasts, okay? And they were saying it was stage 3. Well, now they, of course, have done some more testing, and they have also found, she just told me this morning, that they have, geez, Sarah, that they have also found stage 4 liver cancer, because I guess it has spread all throughout, is spreading all throughout her body. So I, of course, have prayed for her, but you guys, please be in agreement with me. I told her this story, and I'm going to tell you guys, because I want you to pray with this story in mind if you pray for Jay. My sister-in-law, my late husband's oldest brother's wife, was diagnosed with cervical cancer, stage 4, in 1999. My husband went to the hospital. They told her that they had to do a exploratory surgery. Well, when she woke up, they informed her that they had opened her up, that she was so riddled with cancer, they could do nothing for her. They gave her 3 months to live. They didn't even try to remove the cancer because it was just too much. And they said, you have about 3 months to live. You need to, put yourself orders in put yourself in order, because you're gonna pass away. There's nothing we can do. So my husband went down there to the hospital, and he took a pastor friend with him, and they laid hands on her and prayed over her. This was in 1999. She outlived my husband. She is still alive, and very old, and very much alive. She had different battles with her health throughout the years, but never again did she suffer from cancer. She just had other things, normal things we go through when we get older. But I want to say the reason, sorry, I'm picking stuff up. The reason I'm telling you that is because I want you to pray. I want you to really have your faith bolstered if you do say a prayer for Jay, because Jay is only a couple years older than me. She is in her late 50s. She is a vibrant, beautiful woman. Honestly, she's a beautiful woman and a beautiful person. I went to high school with her and her brother. And, you know, she's just such a sweetheart. And so anyway, she's, like I said, she's only about 58 years old, maybe 59. And, you know, she's way too young to go home. She's way too young to go home. So if you can remember her in your prayers, it'd be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. You know, I told her that story. I said, look, I want you to know, you know, because I haven't talked to her in years. And we're friends on Facebook, but friends from a distance. And her stuff actually shouldn't even, like, necessarily come up on my feed because we don't really, you know, interact. She was a few years ahead of me in high school. She was, her brother was in the class ahead of me, and then she was like 2 or 3 ahead of him. So we didn't know each other super well. We got to know each other at reunions better than anything, more than anything. We just knew one another from a distance, and like if she was at home when he'd have a party or something. But she was always really nice. And yeah, so I contacted her privately because I didn't really feel comfortable posting anything on her feed. And I just let her know that I'm praying for her. I wanted her to know that I'm out here and I'm praying for her, and that if there's anything specific that she needs prayer for, let me know. And that's when she informed me about the stage 4 cancer. So, you know, I just wanted her to feel confident in the Lord because, you know, the Lord is the one who should have the last say. You know, the enemy attacks our bodies, but God has the last say, and I just want his will to be done. And, you know, he is our healer. The Lord Jesus, he died for our sins. He died for our healing. He took those stripes for our healing. You know, I don't know if all of you know this, but, you know, the Lord took 39 stripes when he was beaten. And I'm sure all of you who are Christians know that. But he took a stripe for every root cause of disease that exists in humanity. Now, that's something I don't know that you know. So I'm just telling you. There are 39 root diseases, root causes for disease that they have traced in the human body. He took a stripe for every single one of those. Okay? So he is our healer. He provided our healing. It says that we have been healed. You know, it doesn't say we will be healed. It says you were healed. It's in the past tense. And so as Christians, when we go before the Lord, go before him with thanksgiving in your heart, thanking him for his will, thanking him for who he is, worshiping him, and then make your requests known, you know. And if you think of Jay and the Lord puts it on your heart to pray for this dear woman, then I pray that you would walk in faith when you do, and that you'd lift her up with confidence, because God is already on the other side of any problem that any of us face. He sees the beginning from the end, and he sees the middle, and he knows where you are. He knows where she is, where I am, and he knows what's going to come, and he knows what it's going to take to get the victory over what's coming. And he's already on the other side of that valley that you're on, and he's drawing you through that valley, you know, and he's walking you through it. And it's just, I just give him the glory and the praise today, because I know what he wants to do in our lives. I've seen it done. I've seen blinded eyes opened. I've seen miracles happen right before my eyes, and he's amazing. God is amazing. When you just walk up to him and say, Lord, I believe you. I have faith, and I believe that you want to do this. You know, the leper in the Bible said that he asked the Lord, he said, if you will, Lord, if it be your will. And the Lord said, I do will it. He did. He said, I do want that for you. I want you to be healed. And he said, you're healed. And that leper walked away clean, you know, because it's his will that all of us should be saved and that we should be whole and healed. And, you know, I can't answer the question of, well, why is it that sometimes prayer doesn't get answered, or it seems like it doesn't, or, you know, I don't know the answers to those questions, but I do know that we won't get a positive response if we don't go to God in faith. If we don't go to God believing that he is who he says he is, and that he's a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. You know, I think right there in that passage we hear a stipulation. He rewards those who believe that he is God and that he is who he says he is, and those that diligently seek him. So, you know, I think we might have part of our answer sometimes right there in the passages that we read, and we see the promise, but we don't look at, sometimes there's the stipulation, you know. It's like those who will delight themselves in the Lord, you know, he will give them the desires of their heart. Yes, God will give you the desires of your heart, but what's that stipulation? Are you delighting yourself in him? You know, and it usually, I think most of our stipulation is, are you walking with me? Are you loving me? Are you talking with me? Or are you just coming to me like I'm a genie in a bottle and I can just grant your 3 wishes, you know? And then if I don't grant your wishes the way you wanted, then you're mad at me. You know, I have things in my life that I'm praying for, but I know God's timing is perfect. And I know his will for my life and for my family is perfect. And it may not look like my will. Sometimes his will for us, that perfect plan for our life, doesn't always include what we see as being the thing we need or the thing we want. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I had someone recently who passed away, and not personally my person in my family, but someone in someone else's. And they made the comment that this person was healed even though they were healed outside of the body, you know, going to be with the Lord. And I was so grateful to hear that person say that, because sometimes we're not brave enough to say something like that because we think that the world is going to think, oh, well, that's just a cop-out. You know, you're just saying something like that because, okay, Tippy, calm down, honey. You're just saying something like that because, you know, God didn't answer your prayer, so you got to give him a cop-out, you know, by saying that they were healed on the other side of this life. But if you think about it, you know, as a believer, the greatest gift we have as a believer is to go home and be with the Lord in his timing. And once we're with him, yes, all the things that are wrong with this physical body are gone, you know. So I don't think of that as a cop-out. I think that we need to see that as a blessing as well. So if you've lost someone and you maybe don't understand, if that person knew Jesus and they were born again and you know they're with the Lord, yes, you miss them. But there's a great peace and comfort in knowing that they're no longer in pain, or that they're no longer suffering, and that they're with him. They're safe. They're safe in the arms of Jesus. And isn't that what all of us as believers want? You know? I mean, ultimately, no, we don't want to leave our kids. No, you know, but God knows that perfect timing. And it may not seem like the perfect timing to us on things, like I said, but if we look back over time, we'll see where it was. I have many of those moments in my life where I look back and go, yeah, that was God's perfect timing for that. I didn't see it at that moment, but boy, it sure makes sense now. So I'm going to put this at the base of this one because I noticed it matches. And that'd be awesome. I was actually looking for just the right pocket. I'm going to dull that yellow down a little bit. I made these as just some little fun photo print things. And so I'm not really going to use them in the journal. I'll show them to you. I did it with with acrylics and with the sprays on photo mat paper. And I was just fiddling around, you know, making little lines and making pumpkins, you know. So I used a piece of that and made a hinge on that part. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute because it's so bright and cheery and different from the rest of the page. So I'm just going to dull this up, and then it'll be ready. It'll be ready for this piece to go down, and I'll have another pocket in here. Yay! Move this stuff. So yeah. Praise God. Thank you, Lord. I'm thanking Him because He gives me the strength to get up every day and to do stuff like this and to go do all my errands. And I don't feel like, you know, a lot of times I don't feel like I should even have the strength that I have. And I'm so grateful to Him because I know, you know, what my diagnosis has been. And, you know, you don't take the diagnosis of heart failure lightly, right? And having the fibromyalgia and stuff, you know, just years and years of things and I've gone through that. I look back and now I can see the Lord's hand on me every day when I get up, and I know where I come from, you know, and I know what I've put myself through, and He's been so faithful to me, and so good to me that, yeah, I'm very grateful to Him. I wanted to put something up here. This is some ribbon I got up in Flagstaff. It was just this really cheapy ribbon, and it's orange and like yellowed leaves, you know. And I thought, oh, that'll look really cute in a Thanksgiving journal because it's kind of, you know, got that ruddy look to it already, and the color scheme and everything. Now, I don't normally use this sponge, and here's why. Because when you use the sponges to do like a surface, it just, those skid marks kind of sometimes bother me. But I just thought I'd put a couple things on this page to make it more colorful, and still, I want to leave them some writing space, but I also wanted to bring more color into this page. So, but I'm very grateful that, and I was also saying praise God because I'm very grateful that He gives me the courage to speak my heart on this channel with you guys. I know there's times when I lose people, and I've mentioned this before, and I just bless them, and you know, they can go to another channel, and that's, you know, that's fine. Hopefully maybe someday they'll come back and be with us, but you know, I'm never not going to talk about the Lord when something's in my heart. And seeing my friend or this person that I've known all these years go through something like she's going through right now really puts it at the forefront of my mind and my heart of just how wonderful and powerful our God really is. And I can't not share that, you know. I know a lot of you know exactly what I mean. See, that brings a lot of brightness to the page and just some fun. I love these orangey butterflies. I think they're so cute. You know me though, I love butterflies. This journal, I have a feeling, is going to have a lot of like small things just glued throughout because I've got tons of leaves, pumpkins, animals. I've got squirrels and rabbits. I haven't cut them out yet, but they are so cute. And, you know, just all kinds of fun nature things, and then the stuff we made together. So I really think ultimately it's going to be adorable. I hope it is. We're going to get that down. I think I might even put like something over here pretty in the corner on this side too. Oh, you know what? These leaves kind of match these leaves. Look at that. A little bit. I love these leaves. I think they're so pretty. I kind of like him right there. You know why? Because it's a little bit of an offset from like the 3, like, you know, the odd number we talk about. But then I have these small little sunflowers too. I kind of think that looks better because this and this are almost too much alike, but this one and this one aren't. And since this is closer to this than it is to here, it's not making it too much. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm saying? To my eyes, that's what I'm seeing. I'm reasoning out loud what makes me do what I do. It'll inspire somebody. I don't know. I have no idea, but I hope so. That's how that's one of the ways I look at things and make my choices, is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to cover the words. I want everything to stand out. There we go. Okay, so, and we have some gilding, you know, our little paint stick around the edges. So there's another page. Aren't they cute? I can't wait to get some cards in there. Let's see. What do we got next? We still have these, you guys, that we made together. And I'm going to put them somewhere in the journal. So I might, you know what I might do is do like that. I don't want to put anything on these pages. I wanted to leave these open. So I was thinking stuff that would look cute would be like a leaf. Okay. What do you think? I think that's cute. I even have tinier ones and tinier sunflowers. See? So it just kind of jazzes up the page a little bit. I like these. I hope you do too. You're probably gonna see, okay, I think I'll do that. You're probably gonna see a lot of videos like this where I'm just going in and filling and stuff till I get these done, because like I said, I really want to focus in and work on these. Get them finished. So, and I'm going to try to be as inspiring while I'm doing it as I can. On this side, we have that little guy, and looky there. And then we have these tiny little leaves. They're so cute. You know what? I wonder if I did like a little, let's see here. A little patch, kind of like that. I want them to kind of like, they look windblown on top of each other. Yeah, I don't like that as much. Oh, look, Will, so cute. He's going down here. He's going down there. So then they don't lose their writing pages, but they still have fun little interesting splashes of fall to look at as they go through the journal, you know? So, should be fun. I love little lone mushrooms on a page. I think they look so, so cute. I always have. I wonder if I'm not sure if this will work, but I'm going to see. If I stuck. Do you know how hard it was to cut? Look at that. Can you see that? I really think I did a pretty good job cutting these leaves out, to be honest with you. I was very proud of myself. I was like, wow. Now that's some fussy cutting. See, there's all kinds of beautiful colors and what I was going to say, I was looking here real quick for a little, some type of a flower or something small that looks, oh yeah, those little sunflowers. Let me see here if I have another one. Oh, I have one more little tiny one. I'm just curious. If I put it right there, it would kind of look like they're watering it. Move these. What do you think? No? Oh, that's tearing. Don't do that. Come on. All right. Probably not. Never mind. I like the mushroom. He's going to be by himself. Okay. All right. Now this page has pretty writing, but it's almost like a frame. So what can we do there? We have got tons of stuff, you guys. Let's see. It's a little big. Oh, this would be kind of cute right there. Or this little guy. No. Let's see. This one would look nice. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna get my little. I'm just gonna do it like I always do it, you guys. Okay. I'm not getting the scoreboard. I usually just use my eyeball. I can do this. Okay. There we go. I'm thinking that yeah, this little envelope would look pretty cute. Maybe. We're going to give it a try. And if not, I might put one of those pieces that I folded at the beginning into it. Let me see. I kind of like that right there. What do you think? Do you guys like it? It's pretty, right? Just darken the inside. You know what? Let's do this instead of... Let me see. No, never mind. I was going to put book page in there, but I think I'll just darken it so they can write on it. Okay. I want more, you know, I want as much writing space in this one as possible, and I don't have as many blank pages in it as I always do that, as I usually do and stuff, so anywhere I can kind of fit in another spot for them to write on, I think is a good idea. So that's what I'll do. What we will do is probably use like one of those flowers or a leaf or something, or maybe a pumpkin as a closure on the front here to, like, you know, let it slip underneath. I think that would be cute because then it would stay down and it would look pretty. You think so? I think so. I've been having so much fun talking to you guys. There's so many of you who, you know, there's like there's you know, this small group of you that really reach out to me and we talk. And I want to tell you guys I love you. I just growing to love you more and more every day. You all know who you are. The ones of you who, you know, really, we have like private conversation. It's nice, you know, you message me privately, and I love that, and I thank you for it. Honestly, I love all of you, don't get me wrong, but I just mean it's really been fun to get to know some of you on a more personal level, because that's, I don't know, it changes it from me being this, I don't want to be considered a YouTuber, you know. I'm just me at home crafting, and wanted to hang out with some friends, and I feel like I've gained some, and I'm very, very happy about that. I'm so grateful to all of you for your acceptance. Okay, so now I'm going to pick some little old thing to go here. Don't really want that one. Oh, this is cute. Just kind of sit right there. Do I have... something. I have all these goodies over here, so all these goodies. Look at this. So adorable. Just these little pictures of, I've got to remember to really go back over to this stuff and make sure that I utilize it, because I have so many adorable little things. That's sweet. Autumn. And then it could just, you know, tuck. I just want it to tuck barely like that. Let's see how this looks darkened up a little bit. That white against there, of course, is clashing totally, but good old vintage photo. Now it looks like an old wood sign, huh? Okay. There you go. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so that's going to be our little guy. Here, let's darken this too. Can't be lazy about it. Gotta get that background. Now, I'm going to do the Tina trick. And maybe I'll let it overlap just a little bit. That always looks kind of cute when you let things hang off, as long as it fits on the page. Let me make sure. I don't want to have it like get folded over or something, you know. Okay. So we got to make sure it doesn't go beyond a certain point if it's going to hang over. Okay. There we go. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's see. Am I in a good spot? I can glue. Yep. So I'm just going to glue these little tips here. Put a little bit here first. And then I'm going to kind of bring it, you know. I don't want it to spread too far, hopefully. You know, in fact, to stop it from spreading, I'm going to do this. Just wipe it on there, and that way it will not spread. Okay. And when I say spread, I mean I don't want it to get up on this part. Okay. So now we can that is adorable. I am going to wipe onto my, no, I'm not going to use my finger. What can I use? I'll use a little Q-tip. I want to put just a touch of glue just right under this little piece right here. And I don't want it to spread, like I said, but I want that to stay down. Okay. Now, let's see. Should be fine. Okay, awesome. It's adorable. It's autumn. Yes, it is. All of you who do holiday books are probably like, why is she being so silly about doing an autumn journal? It's because I've never done one before. I'm excited, and I've never done a binder journal either, a ring binder. So I'm really excited about all of this, trying to get into it, you know. There we go. All right. So now we're all grunged out. Even if it's an autumn Thanksgiving journal, we still have to be grungy. That's the rule. That's the tarot rule. We're going to put this up a little higher because I want the pumpkin to show. And then when it opens, it should do that and that. Okay? And we're going to glue it in as a pocket. So I think I'll do it as an upper pocket. So we're just going to put our glue on the sides, like we do. So it's such a shame that, you know, all the design you have to cover up when you do these. Look at that beautiful picture. But it can't be helped. I mean, I could do it as a floating, you know, but nah. Okay. Want it above. There we go. Perfecto. We're also going to make some ruffles for this journal, and I want to use some of, if I can make it work, I want to use some of this ribbon, and then oh, there's another one over here I just got and I don't see it offhand. Oh no, that's not it. Where is it? Yeah, here. This one here, it's got like green leaves and stuff. And then also that material that I showed you guys, I would like to make some ruffles out of that chiffon material with, I don't know, lace or maybe some torn of our cloth, you know. So we're going to do some ruffling. Okay, that is so cute. I like that. I hope you guys like that. And then let's see what little tidbits maybe we could put at the top, just to give it a little extra flair. I love this piece. It's what's left over from that other piece, and I like it a lot. You've got these little flowers. They'll have to be, of course, darkened a little bit. We got some acorns. Nah, I think I'll leave it. I don't have any Thanksgiving stamps or anything, so I think I'm going to let this one speak for itself for now. Now on this side, we had darkened. Let's see, would this match up? We got to cut this down a little bit. It's covering up my hole over here. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? I lost my train. Look at this one, this sweater and boots. Isn't that cute? That would actually go on here. Look at that, because of the color of the sweater. Let's see. I could maybe do this blank card and maybe decorate with that. Give that country look. Get a little country going on, hey? Okay. Whenever I go visit, whenever I've gone and visited my sister and my family in Arkansas, I always come back talking with a little bit of a southern drawl. Because I pick up on accents really quick. And so, yeah. My late husband used to laugh at me. He's like, I can always tell when you've been back to see your family, because you come back talking a little bit like a southerner, you know. If I ever moved to the UK or something, I'd end up having an accent within 10 years. I'd probably be talking like I was from there, knowing me. Okay, we're going to dust this down a little bit. Now, of course, if you're making one and you're using this kit, you do not have to distress every page like me. And I might not have if I had more smaller ephemera that went with these colors. But to be honest, I only found the two on there that I really liked. And they didn't have quite as much. This kit had more ephemera, small pieces, than I think Tina's did. Let me see. I have Tina's cut up over here. We can play with that too. I do have it here. That's where these little tickets are coming from, like this. So I could use them. And I do like these little stampies. I love all of it. I'm just, oh, you know, I need to also use some of these as pockets too. That'd be fun. That's what I mean. I've got so much stuff that I kind of find myself forgetting what I have. That's always, what a blessing, right? I mean, that you have the ability to have stuff so much so that you forget you have it. I mean, seriously. My husband and I talk about that kind of thing a lot. It's like, really, Lord? I mean, could you have more abundantly blessed us than you have? I don't think so. We went this morning after we went to the store. He drove in front of me because we took separate cars because I went first and did most of the shopping, and then he came and met me. It's like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes from our house to Walmart. It's more like 2. And that's if you catch a light, you know. But we went to this house he's been seeing the last few weeks. It's for sale around the corner, about 2 streets over. such a cute little house. And, you know, we're just starting to look and walk in faith, you know. We're saving and we're praying that the Lord will bless us with our own home, because we really do want our own home. Yeah, so be praying for us. That's the dream. Ultimately, we came from nothing together. I mean, by the time I met Courtney, like you guys know, he was homeless. I was living in my car basically, and the Lord has just, I mean, he's taken us beyond anywhere we ever thought we'd be. You know, it's all him, 100%, and we're so grateful to him for it. And so yeah, we're just like, okay, Lord, we feel, you know, I kind of feel like the Lord has put us in the place where we're starting to have that urgency to move on, you know, to something a little better and have our own home now. So yeah, that's a match as that. So that'll look nice, right? Do I want that there? Or maybe by itself? I kind of like this guy, but I could use a smaller one. I have a bunch of smaller ones too. That one's pretty. Let me see here. Sorry guys, I know I have a smaller one. I'm searching. There it is. There's one. Okay, good. That's better. Okay. I kind of want that stem over just because I work so hard to keep it. That's silly. Not really. I mean, you know. There we go. I like that. What do you think? You like that? I think that's cute. So that's where it's going to go. We're going to do this. And we're keeping the stem. You know, when you actually cut something out this tiny and you have it stay there, I mean, it's an achievement, right, guys? Fussy cutting's tough, man. I'm teasing. It's fun. I love it. You guys know. I told you it relaxes me. So, but we are going to turn this little guy so that you can see that pretty little stem. Okay. Just pressing it in. I don't want to scooch it around, so I always press first. I haven't said that in a while. Press and then rub. That way you don't move it. And you have to, one thing I've noticed, guys, be careful when you rub, if you're using the matte photo paper, because when you rub on it, you can actually rub your ink off. I didn't know that, and I've done it a few times. Sorry, had to get a drink. What time is it? Oh my gosh, you guys, I've gone way over. I am so sorry. I was just into it and talking and chatting. And anyway, I love you. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to close for now. I apologize for going so far over. God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.